Hadley Sullivan is about to miss a flight to London. This is a story about fate, or maybe statistics. Hadley Sullivan, 20 years old, 65 inches tall, late 21% of the time, and average phone battery 21%. Meets a boy, Oliver Martin Jones, 22 years old, on time 90% of the time, and average phone battery 94%. Oliver believes everything in life can be predicted, except for the American girl with no battery that he's just bumped into. They talk and sparks fly, and realize they're late for their flight and run frantically. She's in business and he's in economy, but as fate would have it, a broken seatbelt bumps him up next to Hadley. The next 6 hours and 47 minutes, Oliver and Hadley will fall in love, only to be separated 18 minutes after they land in a crowd and never see each other again. A taxi ride takes her to Shoreditch for her father's second marriage. The ceremony and the reception had a 4-hour break, and all Hadley could think about was the boy from the plane. There's only a 0.2% chance that Oliver and Hadley's family had mutual friends, but as fate would have it, she hears how a boy from the States comes to her mum's memorial all alone, and she felt she had to be there for him. And there, Hadley runs, leaving the ceremony to find Oliver Jones and be back in time for the reception. In a parallel world, we see Oliver showing up as Hamlet to a Shakespeare party. Or not a party, whereas viewers we see they are now a part of Tessa Jones' living memorial, which Hadley Sullivan averaged 19 kilometers per hour towards it. Oliver fights with his mother as to why she wouldn't receive treatment for her cancer, thus come back after 12 years. Oliver says at least you'll still be here, but Tessa says she wants to do a little living before she goes. Reluctantly, Oliver gives in. Finally, Hadley is pacing towards Peckham House where she sees Luther, Oliver's brother. Not believing herself, she comes in and sees his mother alive and is shocked. And there, through the door, Oliver walks in and is surprised to see Hadley, comes in and gives her a long hug. Out by the beach they talk, and Hadley tries to make Oliver express his feelings rather than just giving her another statistics. But he turns around and says, "I don't want to spill my guts out to a girl I just met on the plane." Hadley says it was a mistake coming to see him and walks away. Frustrated, she leaves, walking in high heels, thinking why did she miss her father's ceremony and come all this way to see him. She hears a horn and suddenly realizes to stop and see where she is. When she reaches for her backpack, only to realize she doesn't have it. Wet, lost, blistered feet, she sees a market and trades her shoes for sneakers. Begs someone to let her call her dad. She hears his voice and immediately breaks down and asks him to come get her. When her dad comes in, leaving his reception, she breaks down and says to him, "Why didn't you fight for us?" She says all the things she wanted to say to him since the divorce. Oliver sits with his family, who ask him to go see Hadley. But long-distance relationships don't work 56% of the time, says Oliver. He has her backpack, but he doesn't know where she is. Luther finds a book with her dad's wedding invite in it. "You want me to crash your wedding?" says Oliver. And then that is exactly what Oliver does. There, in a pink-lit castle, he sees Hadley, and they both just know that they want to be with each other. Hadley and Oliver will be married for 58 years. Hadley will hold Oliver's hands when Tessa takes her last breath, and Oliver will hold Hadley's when she takes hers. And none of it would be possible if it were not for a missed flight and a broken seatbelt. The end. Or is that the beginning? That's all for today. If you'd like us to review movies, just leave a comment down below and we'll definitely review the movie for you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.